straight ahead, that mountainous kind of area you see there is Athens and the suburbs of Athens like Glyfada and Vula. Athens to the left, Glyfada to the right of that, and Vula to the right of that. And this, of course, is Piraeus Greece. And what you're looking at, this body of water here, is the Saronic Gulf. And although you can swim in this water here, it is kind of rocky, and yet I do see a lot of people swimming in it, so it is possible. I guess you just have to be careful a little bit of the rocks. But I'm not here to swim. I'm here to go check out this really good seafood restaurant named the Pyrofani Piraeus. So this area is really interesting because it's a kind of a city area, and yet you have the water view right there, and you can even go swimming if you choose to. And so this Pyrofani restaurant is right here on the water, so you have a great view with some really great seafood. So there's the menu. It's in Greek and in English. Before I show you the food, let me just show you this map real quick so you get an idea of where this is. It's about 3 kilometers from the #1 metro line, the last stop, the Piraeus metro station. That's about 1.8 miles, and it's south of the Piraeus Port. So it may be a little too far to walk, especially in the summer, but if you're coming here and you're coming to take a boat from someplace from the Piraeus Port, if you have time, definitely come by and check this place out. It will be well worth it. Here's some saganaki, which is fried cheese. Whole bunch of clams here, pretty big portion, I would say. You got these cooked greens here, these leafy greens called horta, and you have these mini zucchinis with that. And most impressive is this huge octopus leg here. I mean, normally the size I get is about half of that or something like that. It's much smaller, so I've never seen one this big. It's just monstrous, and it was really good. And this salad here is mixed greens with some pomegranate in it and some nuts and some Parmesan cheese. It's a little bit closer to a Caesar salad almost, I would say, not your typical usual Greek salad with the onions and tomato and cucumbers and feta cheese. We also had some seafood soup along with some red and white house wine and these sea urchins, which are supposed to move a little bit when you squirt some lemon in them. All told, I think this was about 70 euros for the 3 of us, so a very good meal here. Thank you very much. I love your restaurant. It's very beautiful. The food is amazing. How do you pronounce it? Pyrofani.
Pyrofani. You know what is Pyrofani?
Yes, he says it's a method of fishing.
Yes,
you put the light on and then you throw the net,
some
right?
boats behind put
A big light.
big, strong light.
And it confuses the fish or makes them stop, and you throw the net and you catch all the fish.
Confuse and take it like by net.
And all this fish here comes from close by, around here?
Yeah, all fish. Here's many fish.
Yeah, amazing.
And inside more.
Amazing.
It's clean.
Yes, very.
It's the ocean. It's the
It's the Aegean, yeah?
no Aegean.
It's not Aegean?
Aegean from here is about 8 miles.
So what is this water right here?
This is Gulf.
Gulf, oh, the Gulf. Okay.
No, it's one Gulf, Saronic Gulf.
Saronic Gulf.
Yes. Over there, over there.
Okay.
Included the island.
Agina.
Aegina, Poros, Hydra, Spetsa.
Okay.
Is all this is in Gulf,
In the
belong
Gulf.
to Saronic Gulf.
Saronic Gulf
After,
is
start
Aegean.
with Aegean.
Yeah.
Aegean Sea.
Thank you very much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
So definitely come to this place if you're in Piraeus and you want some really good fresh seafood and a view of the Gulf over here. And although there's no sandy beaches that I see, there are still people swimming. They just go on the rocks and jump in there for a little bit. So really cool area over here.
So let's take a little walk through the neighborhood over here along this street and see what this area looks like. And I imagine that these houses are pretty expensive, the ones that are facing the water. And I actually looked up a few on a website to see what they're going for. And I saw one, it was 120 square meters or about 1,200 square feet, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it was like 620,000 euros. And that's right here on this street overlooking the water. So this street is, I would say, pretty high-end or exclusive kind of real estate. I mean, if you just go back a block or two, the prices are a lot more reasonable, I would say. But then again, you don't have this great view over here. This area kind of reminds me of a neighborhood that has a lot of embassies and government kind of high-end buildings, administration and things like that. And this building right here kind of reminds me of that. I thought it was some kind of embassy or something, but it's actually, from what I was told, it belongs to the Greek Orthodox Church, and I believe that's the home of the Bishop of Pireas. So he lives in that really nice building, and it's overlooking the water, and it's really high-end area over here. So I imagine that they probably owned it for a long time before this neighborhood was really fancy or whatever. And so this building also right here with the two flags in front is also another building owned by the Greek Orthodox Church in Pireas. I don't know who actually lives here, but whoever does, it's probably pretty good to be a priest in Pireas if you get to live in some kind of apartment like that. So a little further ahead, if you follow this street over here, there's actually a marina and a lot more shops and restaurants in kind of the heart of Pireas that faces the water over here where the marina is. It's a little bit down more, but you can kind of see the area from the buildings farther ahead. And in this area, there's more people swimming in the water. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they're over there opposite this little piece of water here on those rocks. There's some down right in front of me over there. What I like about this area is that it's not real touristy. Of course, you have the Piraeus Port on the other side where all the tourists come through, but I doubt many people know about this area over here near Pyrofani restaurant or the marina or this little swimming area over here. I'm sure it's mostly locals. So it's a really cool, chill, relaxed area. And if you want to get off the beaten path of where all the tourists go, come check out this neighborhood. I think you will like it. So that's my video on Piraeus and this restaurant, the Pyrofani Piraeus. I hope you like this video. If you do, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Thanks for watching.